It can be worrying to see your baby with clenched fists almost always, although you want them to grasp and hold toys or hold your hands. Watch until the end to disclose this mystery, and please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more articles like this. Clenching of hands appears when the baby is 16 weeks old in the womb. The fingers are clenched in the womb to prevent the scratching, or picking up the amniotic sac that covers the baby by the soft fingernails of the baby. Because just scratching the amniotic sac can lead to complications such as premature labor and amniotic band syndrome. After birth, babies still clench their fingers, and it may take 5 to 6 months for this habit to stop. Newborns don't associate what their eyes see with what their hands do generally. It is normal for infants under 6 months of age to keep their fists clenched most of the time. Babies don't know that their hands belong to them. Babies can't move their hands toward an object they see. Most of the time their hands are outside of their vision, and they are not even aware of them. Babies first have to discover that they have hands. This usually happens at about 6 to 8 weeks. Babies discover their hands through touching. Newborn hands are closed with the thumb tucked under the fingers 80 to 90% of the time. Over the next 3 months, those tiny fingers will unfurl. They grab one hand with the fingers of the other hand. They pull on them, and open and close their fingers. At about 2 months, started to look intently at their hands. It's beginning to recognize that they belongs to them. The palmar grasp reflex is the reason behind clenched fists in fetuses and babies younger than 6 months. This primitive reflex is a normal part of a baby's development, and disappears after the age of 6 months as the baby's brain matures. But before long, your baby will realize just how useful his fingers and hands are for exploring the world. And, of course, for putting into their mouth. As your baby's awareness of the world, and all the objects and people in it, grows, his interest in touching and holding will, too. First month. Grasp reflex. A baby will grasp a finger or object when it is placed in the palm of her hand. This reflex is strongest during the first 2 months and usually fades by 5 to 6 months. Second month. Keeps hands in tight fists. Third month. Arm and hand movement develops fast during this stage. What was once a tight, clenched fist is now an open hand grabbing and batting at objects. Babies explore their hands by bringing them in front of their face and putting them in their mouths. Fourth to sixth month, the grasping reflex is well assimilated, and your baby will begin to be able to hold onto an object for a few seconds. Putting objects to the mouth is a sign of healthy, normal development. By 6 months, the fingers operate as a unit, and babies typically rake objects toward themselves. If she's holding a toy in one hand, she may pat it with the other. They have learned to intentionally bring their hands within their vision. Their hands become their most fascinating toy. They wave them in front of their faces, examine them in amazement, and play with them endlessly. However, clenched fists more than 6 months can be a concern and often requires medical attention. Did this video help you? What is your opinion about the learning you had today from the video? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Also, keep in mind subscribing to our channel to stay tuned with upcoming mysterious videos every day.